What's up, beautiful people? I'm Tanisha, and welcome back to Tanisha Inspires, where I'm here to help you transform your mind, body, and soul. In today's episode, we are talking about reprogramming your mind. Now, if you look at where you are today, it's all based on a series of decisions that you made daily. Now, if you're happy with those decisions and you're happy where you are, whether it's career, financial, emotional, spiritual, then keep going, you're great. But if you're anything like me, you know that there's some areas to improve in. So this video is all about the things that I've learned over the years to help reprogram my mind. Your brain is the most complex organ. Not only does it control your thoughts, your emotion, your movement, your memories, and everything, but it has some really cool facts. Here's some things you may or may not know. For every thought you have, a surge of electrical currents from your brain release an unknown number of neurochemicals responsible for the operation of your nervous system. Your body responds to each thought accordingly, like a world-class conductor leading a famous orchestra, with everything working in unison from your heart to your liver and lungs, performing their role with precision. Did you also know that concentrating on pain that exists within your body sends electrical currents to your mind that continues to produce the pain? The other thing I thought was interesting is repetitive thoughts create connections in the brain that quickly become ironclads. These thoughts move from conscious to unconscious ways of thinking and being. That is how we act on autopilot. My mentors told me very early on that your subconscious can't take a joke. So what that means is, if someone says something jokingly to you, or sarcastically, or kind of under the table, your brain doesn't know the difference. It just processes what it's been told. Let me give you some more examples. So growing up, a lot of kids unfortunately fight with each other, they do name calling, and they always say things that maybe they shouldn't. So growing up, I definitely experienced that same thing, whether people told it to me or I said it to other people, if I'm being honest. So if someone basically tells you that, oh, you're stupid, or oh, you don't know nothing, your subconscious doesn't know that. So what happens is, as you grow, and especially it seems like around your teenage years, you become very self-conscious. You don't really know, you really struggle through life, but it's because of what we've been taught and who we surround ourselves with. It's very important that we look at that subject. I'll probably do another video in more detail, but who you surround yourself with and what you do on a daily basis makes you who you are today. Champions do on a daily basis what losers are only willing to do occasionally. Let me give you a couple of examples, because this was taught to me pretty recently, and I only really thought about it in one or two areas until it was expanded into multiple areas. So let's give relationships. Now, the significant other in your life, or let's just say you're single and you're looking at like your friends, what you put into those relationships are what you get out. So if you focus on those on a daily basis, or whatever often you feel like you need to, those are going to flourish. But if you don't do those small things daily to build those relationships and help grow those relationships are going to die. Let's give the example of a gardener. Now, a gardener does not just plant a plant and just expect it to magically grow. No, they are out there almost every day, making sure it's watered, picking out the weeds, just making sure that it has the proper nutrients and things that it needs to thrive and grow. And then even as it grows, it protects it by either covering it, making sure that there's no bugs on it that eat the actual fruit or whatever it is that it's growing. We should apply those same principles in our life in different areas. Now let's talk about spiritually. Now, if you're not studying the Bible, or if you're not reading, or if you're not growing spiritually, unfortunately, that can also die as well. So Not only does it apply to your relationships, spiritually, it can apply emotionally, it can apply to your job. Let's think about it. If you want to further your career, you have to do something different. You have to grow, you have to learn a new trade, you have to apply for different jobs if your goal is to make more money. You can't just do it one time and expect it to magically happen. Now, there are anomalies, and that does happen for some people, but most people, you got to put in some work in order to make something happen. I challenge you to cultivate whatever area it is that you want to grow stronger in. The secret to your future success is hidden in your daily habits. So what do you do daily? One of the first things that I learned, probably about 2 years ago, is daily affirmations. Now, this was kind of weird at first, but as soon as I did it over time, I started realizing how my mind changed. So what I do is I have an app, and I'll post that below, but that app basically has things that I read off on a daily basis. I say it out loud because it's something about saying something out loud that helps your brain realize that this is true. And this is all part of reprogramming your mind. Just a couple of examples of daily affirmation. I am kind, soft, and work with others. I am talented and gifted with special qualities. I am learning to relax and trust God. I am remembering I can't, but the Holy Spirit can. I'm always in the right place at the right time. I am debt-free. I am a God-fearing woman. I am rising above every obstacle. I am letting go of things that no longer serve a purpose in my life. I am remembering that God, through the Holy Spirit, lives in me. I walk by faith and not by sight. Things are always working out for me, blessed and favored. I challenge you to create a list of daily affirmations and just see what that does to you over time. You'll realize that your thoughts will change, that your mind will change, and that your actions will follow along shortly after. Meditation. Do you spend quiet time alone, by yourself, with God? Now, this was really hard for me because I always had other things going on. I had school, I had relationship drama, I had all issues that caused me to not be able to focus on just quiet time. I have a kid, but what I realized is that quiet time is so important. It helps balance me and get me ready for the day. So now I wake up a little earlier before my kid wakes up, and I just spend time talking to God. Whether it's listening to the Bible, whether it's journaling and just talking about my thoughts and how I feel and the concerns I may have. It's just so important to make sure that you have that little bit of time, even if you only have 5 minutes a day. Even if you have a little bit more than that, just spend time meditating, praying, having your time to be able to focus on what's going to come for the day. TV and the radio. All right. Now, most people get really uncomfortable when I talk about this, but let's keep it real. What you listen to and what you hear on a daily basis, again, is part of who you become. So let me give an example on TV. I used to watch Bad Girls. I loved it. I loved the ratchetness. I loved how they were the biggest girl. They were the biggest, the baddest. And I just really, really enjoyed it. But what I noticed is my actions started changing. I remember just wanting to almost fight. I almost wanted to get buck. I wanted to be able to do, I don't know, it changed me. And I didn't really realize it, but what we watch becomes a part of who we are. So if you focus on those things that are reality TV and those things that are really not inspiring you to move forward in life, those things slowly push you back. Now let's talk about the radio. Now the radio, there are a lot of songs out and they're very catchy, but have you slowed down to listen to what the lyrics say? A lot of the lyrics are not telling you to move forward in life and do amazing things. You have to listen to what it is that you're putting in your mind on a daily basis. Reprogram your mind to be able to listen to podcasts that may get you further in your goals and your dreams and aspirations. So let's just say you want to have a business. Well, you probably want to start listening to people that are business-minded and have the success that you want. There's so many podcasts, there's so many books. I started listening to audiobooks. And it really doesn't matter if you do audio or physical books, but whatever helps you. Those audiobooks helped me learn a skill that I could apply in my life that not only helped me, let's just say, in my career, but it also was able to help me build a business. So I encourage you to turn off the radio every once in a while. You don't have to do it 100%, but turn off the radio, turn off the TV, and just listen to things that are gonna help move you forward. No, I'm not saying everything on TV is bad. We all need a mental break. I am all about Netflix and Amazon Prime. But what I try to do is I try to watch certain things that are gonna help move me forward. Now, am I perfect at this? Absolutely not. I was watching something violent yesterday. But what I'm saying is, if we do this on a daily basis, and if we do this over long periods of time, we're going to see huge strides in who we become as a person. The definition of insanity: doing the same things over and over, expecting different results. You have to change what you do on a daily basis. That's the only way that you're gonna move forward. Trust me, I've tried every other way. Well, they don't know what they're doing. Oh, I know what's best for me. I'm gonna do what makes me happy, this, and that. And what I realize is that I am not the expert. I am nowhere where I wanna be in life. I have to listen to those that are further along than me. I have to have the right mentor and the right people surrounding me. I heard this also very early on, that you are the sum of the 5 closest people closest to you. That means the people that you talk to the most, you typically have the same income, you pretty much think the same way, and that you pretty much have the same education level. I also heard that if I'm the smartest person in the room, I'm in the wrong room. You want to be around people that are going to challenge you and make you better. They're going to call you out when you need to be called out on, and they are going to strengthen you when you are at your weakest. I challenge you to look at those people that were in your circle and who those people are, and are those people really real, or are they really fake? Thank you guys again so much for watching another video. If you really like this video, please like and subscribe. If you have comments, or if there are other things that you do to help reprogram your mind, please let me know below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.